Everything has a price in life. Hey guys, and welcome to Level 99 Project. So, in this video, I just want to talk about trade offs, right? There's always going to be a trade off in life. It doesn't matter what it is that you want to do, what you want to choose. There is always going to be trade off in life. And I want to make this video because I know that there's a lot of people you know they actually they prevent themselves from making a decision, right? Because they want to avoid the trade-offs. They want to avoid losing something, and they're always trying to think of the best choice to make in terms of like saving. Like they want to experience the minimal amount of consequences or trade-offs while gaining the maximum benefits of the payoffs, right? So in this video, I just want to say that I want to tell you guys that like whatever you decide to do in life, there's always going to be a trade-off. So some people, they're gonna tell you can even go on YouTube right now and you can, for example, search why you should get married. And you have another video why you shouldn't get married, right? Um, why you shouldn't live with your parents, why you should live with your parents, why should you be single, why you should be in a relationship, why you should do this, why you should do that, right? Like people are always leaning one side all the time. So if you're someone that's struggling to make a decision, if you're someone that's like you want to avoid trade-offs and you want to see like the best, you don't even know what you want to do. uh, Basically, to understand, because you have to pay a price, right? Sometimes you look at successful people and you think that they didn't experience this trade-off, right? They didn't have to do any trade-off, they're just fine. No, every single one of us have to experience, like we all have to experience trade-off. So in order for you to make a good decision, in order for you to know what to do, you need to know who you are, right? Like, for example, you might be a person that you really want to be in a relationship, right? You know that you want to find that one person and you want to be with her, right? And you don't have an issue with living with her, for example. Or you might be someone who prefers to be alone. You don't really want to have kids. You don't really want to be in a relationship, you know? Even if you have those preferences, there are still going to be trade-offs, like, because at the end of the day, we're all human beings, right? So you're always going to want something. But so you have to ask yourself, like, what am I okay with living without? What am I okay with being able to sacrifice, you know? And you need to take, I would say, good amount of time to decide this, because especially when it comes to serious things in your life, right? Because at the end of the day, it's your life, right? It's your life. And also, there are some choices you take that can stay with you for a long time, right? So those choices requires a bit extended time to reflect, right? Because, for example, when it comes to if you are going to study for something, right, it's very important to take a good amount of time to reflect upon whether that is something you want to do. You can see yourself do it. You talk to people that's already done it, and you do everything you can to get a good picture of what you have to pay, right? What are you willing to pay? Um, it's the same thing, guys. Like if you want to get in shape, you look at people that are in shape. They didn't do that for free. They had to pay a price to obtain that physique, right? Oh, you see someone with a beautiful girl, or if you are a girl, you see someone with a handsome man, well, they had to pay a price to get that, right? Or you see someone with a car, you know they had to pay a price, obviously. So everything you see in life, everything you see from someone, they always had to pay a price. They always had to do something for that. Um, they always had to sacrifice something, right? So if there is something, so that's actually good news and bad news, right? The good news about it is that, yeah, you can, if you want something, you can get it, but you have to, the bad news is that you have to sacrifice something, right? You have to pay a price for something. Nothing in this life is free, right? And even not doing anything, you have to pay something, right? If you choose not to do anything in life or do as little as possible, you have to pay a price for that because that is not easy, right? That is not an easy thing to do. There's going to be consequences to that. So, yeah, so that was the video I wanted to make. Short video. Just came to my mind and I just wanted to share that with you guys. So, hope you guys are doing well. I'm working night shift right now, so I'm a bit tired. As you guys can see, maybe you don't see it, but yeah. So, peace out.